Hey everybody, it's the Daily Moogle, and welcome back to more Aveyond 4. And we left off by that wonderful mermaid statue, which apparently doesn't really do us any good at this point in time. And I'm going to fight some snakes. I guess I'll just show this, because, why not? But yeah, so, again, no webcam. I gotta turn my microphone down a little bit, Jesus. I'm clipping, man, I'm clipping a little bit. So yeah, I feel like the whole webcam and template and everything is just going to have to hold off until my new computer is up and running. So I can give you guys an update on that. That's the good news. The bad news being that it's not up and running just yet. But yeah, so I'm learning things as I go. The build went well. Everything's good so far. I do have a couple of minor issues. And one major issue, which is that I don't have a copy of Windows to install on it. So, it's not that I didn't know I was going to need that or anything. I kind of just... I don't know, I kept not factoring that into my cost. And then now here I am, and that's like the last thing I need. And I'm like, well, crap, I don't want to like spend another $100, but I might have to. So I'm trying to figure out where to go here, by the way, because we came from over here, obviously. I must have not taken the right turn back at Albuquerque, you know? Oh, okay, it looks like we just had to go to the right. Pretty much right from where I left off. Dummy. Yep, so there's the statue. All we had to do was come down this way. Look at this sneaky little treasure chest. People think they're being so clever with the mapping, hiding that chest behind the trees. Well... you didn't trick me. So where did I leave off? So Aveyond is to the west. Yeah, okay. That's kind of where we're trying to go, but I don't feel like we're headed west, really. But yeah, I mean, where did I leave off with the computer thing? So, yeah, I need a copy of Windows. That's basically the last remaining obstacle before I'm actually able to use it. So I might just, like... suck it up and just buy a product key, because I believe you can download at least some versions of Windows right online, and you just punch in your product key, and you can get it instantly, like, meaning I don't have to wait for it to come in the mail. And then the minor issues are just one of them is one of the two USB ports on my front panel. It's actually USB 3.0, but my motherboard doesn't have the connector, like the header on it that matches the connector, because it's like a weird 19-pin connector. For USB 3.0 to connect to the motherboard. My motherboard doesn't have that, but what I can do is I ordered an adapter, which will actually convert it to a connector that I can use for one of the available USB 2.0 headers on my motherboard. And I'm just going to have to go with that. So it's not a big deal. I do have, like 2 or 3 USB 3.0 ports on the back panel. So, I mean, if I really have any USB 3.0 devices that, like, I really want to take advantage of, I'll still be able to do that, but admittedly, I don't even have anything that's USB 3.0 to connect. And honestly, I think even the cables are slightly different, right? I think you might need a different USB cable for 3.0, and I don't even have any of those, so... Like I said, that's a minor issue. The other issue is, well, it's actually a little bit more major than that one, because this I would call medium. God, that was a good treasure chest. But the other issue is the front fan that came installed in my case. I'm going to go across this long bridge. Nope, see, that just goes back. Are we just looping back to where we used to be? I feel like we're... Oh, son of a bitch. I don't know, I'm still finding planks of wood, so maybe we're okay. But so yeah, the front fan that was pre-installed in my case... makes a pretty heavy noise when it runs. And I didn't troubleshoot it yet, so I don't know if like the fan is just bad or if it's Maybe it's just not, like, seated in there correctly, or it's just knocking against something that's, like, some debris that got stuck in there. Either that, or I'm going to have to order a new fan, or, you know, as an interim solution, just not connect it. Sorry, I'm trying to figure out how do I get up there. Before I start backtracking, I want to make sure I didn't miss anything here, because this path kind of, like, suspiciously dead ends right here. I feel like that's... like there's almost supposed to be a hidden passage there or something. But I could be sorely mistaken. So that's kind of where I'm at. I also did record the build, and I have like a ton of footage to go through. If I'm actually going to make a video out of it, it's going to be a lot of editing. Like there's so much I'm going to cut out. Yeah, we did. Okay, I recognize this area now. Let me figure out where I'm supposed to go before I just keep talking and, like, wandering around like an idiot. See, the weird thing is that sign said that Aveyond was to the west, but, like, that's the side that we entered this area from. This is the west side. Oh, man, look at this. I thought maybe this was, like, the hidden path that we needed to take or something, but no, it's just kind of a little spot where you can sneak in there, but it doesn't look like there was anything added there. Oh, you know what? Here's a ladder that we didn't drop. So, okay, that's an area we haven't been to yet, then, I suppose. Either that or I just walked right past the ladder, which is always possible. You know what? I don't think I went up from this sign. This is the same sign I read, like, 2 minutes ago. Alright, what do we got here? A blue bandana and a plank and a cheeky. What more could a guy ask for? I tell ya. I just found my 3 favorite things. Like that comedian that does the joke about chicken pot pie. Those are his 3 favorite things. And you know what? God damn, dude. Like, I came up here and I got the treasure and yeah. I'm not very, observant when it comes to, like, forks in the road. Like, I always just pick one way and go with it, and then, like, I forget that there was a second way I could have gone. Anyway, I'll edit this battle out. Alright, alright, alright. Oh, you know what? Yeah, that blue bandana. God, that's another thing I'm really bad at. Remembering to equip my characters with their equipment, man. Alright, who doesn't have a bandana? Probably Ingrid might not have one because she already has the exact same one. Son of a bitch. Alright, I guess... Whoops. Push the wrong button. I am really on the ball right now. Okay, let's go up this way, and this time I'm going to remember that I can also go to the left, so make sure to come back there shortly. Holy Jesus, what is that? Is that thing real? That's what she said. You want to have Ingrid try to turn it into a frog? Are you sure that's a good idea? Okay. It's definitely alive. It's talking to us. Did I mention that I'm the Great Stone Dragon? Good morning. I'm gonna go forth and fetch Mulan. If we have to fight this thing, then, y'all know how much I hate walking into unexpected boss fights. I mean, I don't really know who likes that. Huh. You haven't slept in over 700 years. Man, I'm grumpy if I don't sleep for, like, a solid 8 hours every night. And I don't sleep that much, so that's why I'm always grumpy. Okay, we might be collecting a quest here. Excuse me. We gotta bring the big tough dragon a flower. A pink pretty flower to help him sleep at night. Oh, a spectral flower. Okay. It was some kind of SP word, alright? Got another cheeky. Apparently they are also stuffed into treasure chests. I kind of feel sorry for it. But I've rescued it, and now I'm gonna hand it over to some ghostly stranger in exchange for magical powers. That's what I do with my pets. Colby, you're next. If I'm one cheeky short of a spell, you know what? You're filling the gap, buddy. Because that's how I roll as Boyle. Alright, let's eat some cheese. That cheese that Colby worked so hard to find, just to rub salt in the wound. First I'm going to eat all your cheese. And then I'm going to trade you in. Alright, that was a pretty tough battle, but we did get 2 level ups out of it. Ingrid is level 10. She's like a step and a half above everybody else. Because where's everybody else? Level 8 and 7, yeah. So, I mean, how come she's like the highest level party member? What's up with that? She's also the most annoying one. At least to Boyle. You know what we didn't do yet is try out Hopify. Let's Hopify, I don't know, Boyle, I guess, since we were just talking about how much you annoy him. And you already turned him into a frog once, so, you know, he's probably comfortable with it now, right? Once bitten, twice shy, or I don't even know if that applies to that case, but it does now. I decree it. Alright, we can use Bubble or Splash. Hopefully that's not like the Magikarp Splash that does nothing. Yeah, I forgot about her skills there, but I don't think they were that great. I think I tried them both out. I at least tried out the Magic Missiles, and I don't remember being impressed. Alright, well, if Bubbles ain't bad, I guess. It's like, you know, hits multiple times, that kind of thing. It's not very strong, though. Let's try Splash. While you soothe the poor toads. Or frogs. I shouldn't interchange those. Because I'm sure a lot of people do, but I know they're not the same thing. I didn't even pay attention, was it? Ugh. I was like rubbing my eye and I didn't notice. Yeah, okay, there we go. Splash wasn't that great. Yeah, I don't know about that transform. I mean, I guess it's supposed to be pretty good, but maybe just not yet. Ooh, is that a bag of money? Oh, caught my eye at the last second. Okay, I think we finally found our way through the rest of this area. God, I feel like I was in here forever. Alright, but this could be the portal to Aveyond. It's given me the heebie-jeebies. So none of us have been to Aveyond before? I guess? Like, it's probably the same Aveyond from previous games, right? Like, I'm interested to see if the map looks similar to what I've seen before. How can we be sure our quest is noble? It's not! We're an ex-villain. I think once we go bad, we can never go back, right? Isn't that how it works? Maybe? That's a pretty cool looking portal, though, I must say. If I end up a slave to some crazy angel, I'm gonna be very mad. Just turn her into a frog and be on your way. Deal with it like the rest of your problems. Or yell at her to death. What, she wasn't that far behind. So this kind of looks familiar. Like, I remember all the rabbits being around. But, no, this is a different map. I mean, I wasn't expecting it to be exactly the same, but there's some money here, that's good. Any place with bags of money lying around is a place I like. I don't see anything yet. Here's the statue. It's kind of like a treasure chest. No, did we just lose our luck again? You didn't even give me the choice to donate or take. What are they gonna do? Cast a prayer on me? Good one, Boyle. Thief of Aveyond be blessed. That doesn't look like a blessing. Oh my god, 100 luck? Triple-digit luck loss. Oh, okay. What you call a blessing, we call a curse, yeah. Oh, even if it's a negative effect, you still call it a blessing. You never won before you were cursed, so I don't imagine it'll make much of a difference. I demand you uncurse me right now, or face my wrath. Yeah, I wouldn't do that, or, she might do something else. What? You can't unbless us anyway. The only way to remove the blessing would be to pay back the gold you... Oh, okay, well that's easy. What? Tenfold? Jesus. Are you serious? I hope this whole cutscene is gonna end with me, like, back to where I was before this conversation. I didn't do anything wrong. The game did it. You did it to yourself, Boyle. I have no part of this. Oh, Jesus Christ. What? Are you serious? Can I actually, like, see that? Yeah, his luck is minus 95%. Instead of, like, probably 5%, right? Because the luck has to do with, like, how often you get critical hits and how often you dodge attacks, maybe, too? At least critical hits, usually, is what luck has to do with. Alright, man. Well, that kind of sucks. I'm gonna go over here where these ducks are, and I'm gonna grab this bag of money also, since I see it. But yeah, I'm just gonna chill with the ducks. Because, I'm sad about losing my luck. But this is a good spot to end the video, guys. Thanks so much for watching. In the next one, we will explore Aveyond. See you in the next one.